All right, welcome on in, builders. We are going to do another push on our Kracken Unlimited game here. We just got our medium aircraft with rockets, hoping that we can use those to take out the tanks which are holding us up on the other island. I'm hopping in here and we're looking at the decisions right from where we saved from the last one. So, over ambitious order, denounced him. National budgets, I don't think I need to change anything here. Economic chaos, no changes there. Okay, let's... High-speed rail is a maybe. Let me go look at our tech tree. So, applied management, why are you not open? I feel like you... Okay, you are getting things... Okay, these... I see. These are going to be efficiency things, so applied science. High-speed rail is proportion. Orally orbitals. ICBMs, hopefully not going to need to get to that point. Atomics would be pretty useful. I would say that we probably need some more stuff from advanced chemistry to get that open. Lightweight ammo, heavy guided RPG, and missiles would all be good. Heavy rocket engine, not really needed. Yeah, we should have enough from here for now. Yeah, I don't think any of those are good. I don't think we're going to have any volcanoes. I don't think we need core. I would like to get the automation running here, though. So it might be worth our time getting either deep core mining or volcanic just to get enough to unlock these. Neither one of those is like stellar for me. I'll take deep core. They're both not going to do anything. We're mainly just looking to unlock further down the line. All right, here we have not discovered a new helicopter. We could use a quad MG just to unlock the mounted one. So we will go ahead and do that. A quad charge Gauss. Heavy combat armor. Yeah, probably never going to build any of those, I doubt, but never know, never know. Leader recruitment, sure, come on in here. New governor for Tulsa. Okay, so this is a relevant, useful spot. This is our new Frontline. Now we have a super good one. It was Jimmy, or Jammy. Little Jammy here. And I want him in there, I think. So we'll say no to this lady who's already cranky. I'll say no twice. Thrice. Frida. No. Do I need to get the spray bottle out? Okay, seriously? Okay, fine. We'll give somebody else a chance. Jammy, oh my goodness, we spent so many points on that. Frida, you gotta go. That was not cool. Heck, maybe I should have just dismissed her before we got into that fight. Okay, they're holding celebrations. We'll send a big delegation.
Understood.
Our spies.
Understood.
I usually just pick the bottom one because they're usually the least liked faction. We'll take some commandos. Okay, now. Okay, we're not done with our apartments yet, but we are getting ourselves in position. Okay, I already did the strat move here. I kind of started playing my turn a little bit at the end of last episode, so I was just too excited. Okay, industry is building up. One turn left on the university. All right, how are we feeling over here? We are feeling horrible. Okay, let's see if we can't get you something to take the edge off. How about a commercial gift for you? I hate to do that, but Isaac.
Order acknowledged.
53 points takes him into being a little more reasonable. Okay, loyalty is still not high enough, so we're not going to be able to mess with that. All right, here. First let's check for replenishments. Yeah, we do. No, not those. We are going to want some 5s. 7 of those. We need a machine gun. Some buggies. We're going to really struggle to get reinforcements over to the other side. We're already struggling with other things. Some Grasshopper 2s. Okay, I'm not sure why we have that. All right, raise formation. I do want an independent. Now, what I want from this, not recon, I want my medium planes. Armor, mech, fighter. Is that it? Crispers? No. Tank, squadron. Okay, so we're looking for the word squadron. Where are you? Recon? No, that's the Grasshopper. Distant Thunder, no. Do we not have our group yet? I thought we finished that research. All right, timeout. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that means we got it done. Maybe we have to wait a turn? No HQ. I assume it would be... Well, we had it set as attack bomber. I hope this isn't an instance of it's right in front of my face and I'm not seeing it. All right, I guess we'll wait a turn and we'll come back and look. I was kind of excited to get those. Okay, well, very sad. All right, on this front... All right, people are feeling better and better. Also, I just loaded in so I don't have my points. All right, I would like to strat move you. And you. Can I get 2? No. Into the port? No. Wait, are you guys telling me there's no one there? Why do I not believe you? Yeah, I shouldn't have believed you.
Port mission.
All right, that was quite a trap. The dangers of recording over time and not in one sitting. Okay. Oh yeah, frog in my throat this recording. All right, you recon that, please. Oh, I could send both at the same time.
Returning to base, sir.
I would like to do that. Next time I will remember.
Birds are in the sky.
Okay, that did not get us to 400, a little surprisingly. But close enough, I would say. At least close enough I'll look at it. What? Double whoop. You, move. Alright, so non-green people. Yeah, that's not helpful to add them in. I don't think so. I think we're gonna wait. I have more and more forces coming in. I really want those planes. I've got my model. If we look here, it's this guy renamed the Hellblazer. He is pretty sweet. A super heavy turboprop engine. Role is TAC bomber. I'm gonna assume maybe it just needs a turn to show up there. I don't know why that would be the case. Yeah, I don't need that. It's not that. Apparently, I still have some more units, so that... Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. That's fine. Alright, so I need 11 of these. Produce. RPG. Produce. Machine gun, double. Okay. I mean, we'll do the other one. Okay, now you're saying... There we go. With troops, please. Thank you. Okay, but it's not any of those things. I don't want a new SHQ. You're not here, are you? I would be shocked. Yeah, these are not planes. Fighter. Yeah, it should say bomber. Okay, I guess they're not available yet. That's weird. I didn't realize there was like a delay on that. Okay, and we're waiting for the building here. I think that's really it. So a little bit of a quicker start, at least on that one. Once we get those industries up and running, we should be banking quite a lot. That'll make the Southern Railroad a little less painful. As soon as we're done with the worker apartments, I think the railroad goes next and then an airfield. Like, we are really, I don't want to say all in, but we're going to push this really hard. Really, really hard. Because from here, even a truck 1 might be able to get there, but a truck 2 almost certainly would. We're going to push on that really hard. I guess also, I would have had to cross the mountains anyways here. So I guess sooner or later we would have to do it. While this is still more expensive, it's just so much more defendable. I'll probably leave an MG unit here once the fighting dies down to defend this area. And we'll just run the railroad right up against the mountains as we go through that area. I wonder if they're shipping food to that town via that port. Maybe I should try to make a push to nab that. I don't understand how that city is still going. Heavy aircraft, 4E, cluster bombs. Eric Andalor. Militia lost their militia chief. Okay, I don't remember what position he was in. I don't remember. Protest against the high income tax. All right, we'll give you 0 credits to not riot. Another recruitment, sure, come on in. I will let that town go ahead and upgrade. Training opportunity, we'll take the mind. All right, we're still looking pretty good. We are getting towards the point where we're going to be full on ammo. But once the big shooting starts, that always is never enough, so. Okay, we did not make a lot of progress here. Okay, so colonists. Send as workers. Yeah, we got 200 of them, sure. Come on in. All right, tank moves that way. I think we'll put the arty in the town and a big, and yeah, don't mess with me. And you guys, we had a guy we wanted to upgrade here. Yeah, it was you. Yeah, could we do that, please? Okay, maybe that was the last guy. And then you up to 5s. One of you, okay. 5, 5. Okay, maybe we finally got purple all finished up. Okay, these gray guys are going to start filtering through. I probably want to see if we can get him through there. Okay, gray. And then red. And we're kind of at the end of our ability to supply here, but we'll take what we can. Well, I say that. We should be okay. We're kind of towards the end. What are you? Oh, you're a little something. Nomads. Okay, well, not very useful to me. I will definitely say that. Pink. Let's move down that way. All right, well, as soon as we have that logistics, man, as soon as we have that logistics, that's gonna pop off. Okay, I don't think there's too much here. Yeah, we just finished Industry 2. Our power is still okay this turn, but I kind of want to chill a little bit and make sure that that's going to be a true statement. For the time being, I do think it would be worth us upgrading the truck station here just to push this further until we have that railroad connection. if it's go time, it's go time, so we don't want to be sitting there waiting around. Hello? What are you? You're not really welcome in these parts. And I will send both of you. Please be an alien? Okay, good.
Returning to base, sir.
I'm glad it was an alien and not a person. We'll have to wait till next turn to deal with that, though. Alright, now that did use up things from here. Yeah, this bloody thing, if it wasn't for that... Alright, am I gonna be able to raise what I want now? I find that very strange. Anti-tank fighter. Oh, hold on a second. I didn't accidentally, like, obsolete it or something, did I? No? Regular, those are obsolete, so that should be fine. Hellblazer, medium aircraft. A fighter bomber with long range. I'm not even sure we actually ended up putting the machine gun on it. I don't think we did. That's fine. That shouldn't cause any problems, though. CRISPR is not what I want. Anti-tank heavies. Italian tank battalion AT. RD Inf MG RPG tank battalion. Launcher. Yeah, it's just not on here. I do not know. I'm scratching my head on that. Okay. I'll continue to think about it. Okay, we've already moved what we can move. That's not true. Why can you not move? Strap move. Oh, we used it up to get supplies here. Yeah. Okay. Annoying. Alright, you don't have that much going on. Alright, what if... a 1-to-1. Do it.
Move it now!
Man. 1 kill? Not stellar. Not stellar. Okay, your readiness is just too low. You're not going to have any usefulness. Yeah, I really need those planes. Like, if I don't see those next turn, we're going to be in some trouble. I don't know why they wouldn't show up to recruit. I could just build them, but to what end? All right, well, let's get in here. Leaders, 0 retirement. We have 3 shots. Frida, you got to go first.
Order acknowledged.
We need a 10 on that. There we go. Goodbye, Frida. All right, next. Here's another cap 1.
Acknowledged.
Didn't make it. We have any bronze retirements? We do. I am even willing to throw those at these guys. It's a lot stronger, so it's a lot easier to make that roll. Okay, you're actually decent, Lyra. Jubilee is a no.
Order acknowledged.
Heinrich, you are the wrong... We do not like Republican Front. You're not good either.
Order acknowledged.
Yeah, get out of here. Okay, good there. No, not local referendum. Let's go to zones. Investor backing. Let's go grab our new zone.
Yes.
There you go. Do we have anything else? We got commercial project. I will go ahead and start dropping these. I did hold off there briefly. Well, we'll see if we can pull some people over. 46 points left. All right, send a spy team specifically into that. Okay, I think we're in a... Well, the thing is, we just can't make these rolls. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Okay, in that case, how about a cabinet
Order
retreat?
acknowledged.
All right, let's roll it. All right, I want to see my planes. Let me build my planes. I really, 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 really need those. If we take out those tanks, we're going to have such a better time over there. Yeah, you should be shuffling backwards, buddy. When I decide to declare on you, I'm going to push really hard to get a big cutoff there. I even see it. It's right here. We group up a bunch of our guys, and we only have to get a few squares in. We do have that big arty thing here, too. If we have the railroad ready, we can fire that. It's thinking. Yeah, boy, some of these turns are definitely getting longer and longer, that's for sure. There must have been a lot of stuff moving that we can't see. Alright, suffer no losses, good. Metal deposit, okay, another one down there. Okay, egotism, we got the Forling. It's our quad. A corp discovery would be good to play. Alright, well, we'll do this first. Scan mood requests permission for a personal guard. Negative, Ghost Rider. Number of hexes we have on. Oh, okay, that one. Another new advisor. Oh, it was an advisor that retired. Okay. Do we have a new senior card by chance? Yeah.
Order acknowledged.
Rico here is only a cap 1. That's not the worst for an advisor. He would like to advise a governor. I don't hate that. He's not stellar, though. I don't want to waste her because she's actually useful. You're also a blue, which I don't like, and your stats are garbage.
We'll go.
All right, Rico, you're in. No changes there. No changes there. Okay, we got the quad up. All right, new heavy aircraft, I suppose. Get us to the blueprinting. E4. New design. Okay, so here we get Cupolas. All right, what if we made this one a fighter bomber specifically? So probably gonna need something like that. Something like that. Okay, we're off the ground. Okay, that seems to be the best. Okay, we're only losing there. 20. Okay, the magic 20 hexes. 25. Not viable. Okay, so 25. I mean, maybe this is attack bomber. Now, as soon as we get too many bombs is when we're going to start having problems. That's down to 20. 400 firepower. 500. That's equal to our rockets. That's more than our rockets. Okay, so this is the magic number. Bomb hatch and a 10k load. 225 ammo, 1500 firepower. I mean, this is practically a level bomber, frankly. We'll leave it on tack. All right, sure. We will do that. Yep. From my design, go for it. Confirm. Ancient Underground Complex. In South Sea Town. Alright, my governor's not an idiot. I do have a unit over in the area if things go really bad. Let's talk to the AI.
Aye, sir.
Oratory roll. I rolled 132. Difficulty was -21. The AI gave me a long discourse on high galactic ethics. Finally, the AI shared some information that allowed our scientists to discover missiles. Useful. Missiles can be fired air to air, but they're not as strong as rockets for air to ground. Elder Confederate is offering to improve relations. I would like to do that. I need a little bit of cash. Let's go to trade. Sell. Okay, we can sell 9 machines for 200 something each. Let's sell 7 machines now that we produce those. Yep. Yes. Okay. Hopefully that will pay off in the end. That was kind of expensive. Okay. I want to see my planes. The only other thing I could think of is maybe we don't have a big enough airbase, but I don't like that they don't show up here to tell me that air message. I'm gonna work from that angle. Let's construct a bigger airbase. And let's see if that's helpful.
Yes, sir.
If that is the case, that is absolutely terrible. They should be on my list and then read it out as one of the things is a large enough runway to take off. Don't know if they attacked me or ran away, but either way, they're gone. Okay, here. Continue strat moving people. Okay, while we're here.
Birds are in the sky. Returning to base, sir.
Okay, we're still not quite getting enough. I think I might need one more set of these. The tank moved there, though. Still one here. Okay, you guys are defensive. I mean, sure, keep going. Alright, I'm actually gonna pull back across the river up here. It's just safer. There's no reason to be up there if we're not gonna be able to take it. I am really struggling with this. I need that plane. Like, really, really, really badly. I guess we could also drop a makeshift port here. Maybe that's the play. I need to be able to get more stuff through here, so let's go into here, build a makeshift port up here.
Aye,
Do
aye,
it.
sir.
It should be next turn that we'll actually get the info for that. 6 spies. Give me some more spies down there. Nation, we'll do the corp discovery.
Aye, aye, sir.
Water detox methods, okay. A cabinet retreat. And we can't afford the war game, so we'll just chill on that. Alright, how long is it going to take me to get our improved airbase? 2 turns. Okay. I'm hoping that's the problem. I know that larger planes do need larger bases to take off from. But again, I'm just disappointed if there's not an air message there. Okay, some work happened, but not much.
Yes.
Send the 200 colonists we're getting. Keep working on it. All right, so we've got health, entertainment, and security. Not bad. Not bad. Need some workers, but they should come with time. I don't suppose we have a boom town. I would be shocked if I was sitting on one of those. No. So we only don't have education here. That is not a straight education thing. Viewpoint, treasure hoard, phantasma. I think I will drop another phantasma.
Roger that.
I wish we had a bigger tank or something we could use to push through over there. Okay, and... Okay, you're a keeper, you're not a keeper. I'm probably gonna need a bronze to get rid of her. I guess we could shoot the...
Order acknowledged.
Okay, no, we actually got lucky and got rid of her. Excellent. I would much prefer not having to spend my money on that. Okay, and over here... Alright, I'm gonna move you guys up. I'm gonna move the reds. Like I said, when I declare war, I want to be able to go from here and pinch on in. Well, I'm gonna move in position for doing that. You're gonna take that, you're gonna take that. Go there. Purple... purple's gonna need to kind of come down. Red, move up. I mean, I guess we rode this. Not ideal, but I do want to be able to bring like my buggies and stuff in there for the extra recon. I guess it doesn't matter because the railroad's going to come through the south. Okay, that's not terrible. Okay, I'm gonna hope that's the case. I am gonna go ahead and... Yeah, let's get what we need here. We need 11. And that's it. Okay, what are these 30... What are these other planes that they're requesting? They want some Grasshopper 2s. Okay, that's fine. I wonder if that's that unit I took apart that had the old stuff. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, let's roll that turn. Kind of zipping through these a little bit here. Initializing AI. Hope that worker place gets finished soon. Oh, that is very tempting, friend. That is incredibly tempting. And the fact that this is open terrain means it's very unlikely I'm not seeing something there. That may push me to go to war this turn. That's just too juicy not to. We're at least about evenly matched on our forces, so it's not like I expect him to be able to shove out through me. I don't know what you're thinking there. Just give up the hexes, man. You're literally like, hey, remember Battle of the Bulge? I would really like to play the defense of that. No, you wouldn't. But I'm okay with it. Okay, suffer no losses. Egotism. Holstein has violated our borders. Okay. Nuclear power plant. Okay. Light armor assault army. Let's go armor with some towed artillery. I don't know about that one. Maybe. Okay, Holston. It was yellow. Okay. All right. Demand our BP production reaches. I'm gonna say no. I don't think I need more. A few bucks to keep our income tax high. We'll take your crappy leader. We did get one tier 3 out of them, so maybe. Harrisbank Union Chief. Let's get rid of him. Success. Transport contract. Okay, the clan. We started negotiations. We want them to build a makeshift port. Okay, this is the one that we want there. Sure, the elite club can have the points. Okay, step 1. Can I build my aircraft? I'm gonna guess it. The more I think about it, the more I'm convinced that it's the runway. But that is very dumb. That it's not in here telling me an air message. That, hey, you can't build this because you need a bigger air pad. I don't know if people would realize that. It has to do with runway length. Like, there's an actual stat behind it. I mean, if you're that excited to get surrounded, who am I to say no? I have 2 units here. We'll have 1 go that way. We'll have you get in there. We'll have 1 go that way. Okay, 100 strummers. I feel like that's the beginning of a song. Alright, let's do it.
Move out.
I'm pretty certain we can take these, or at least not die. Alright, let's make sure we get our front established. I think I'm gonna dare. Next turn we will fire that if we have to. Okay, we're still building, but we're getting there. I have lots of points here. All right, pink. Pink, 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 pink. Go. Okay. Now, they are just below me in weapons, but they're equal to me in armor. So it's not like this is a completely inferior force that we're dealing with here. All right, that's fine. Yeah, let's not go this turn. We'll go next turn on that. All right, move up. All right, from you. I cannot build road. We're gonna build road. I'm gonna build the main road up here because I don't want to have railroad across multiple rivers. So what I would want would be road, sealed road that way. Okay, that's just gonna have to be enough for now. All right, you are finish your truck 2. Excellent. You would also be. Right now, this is the main trucking line. It's gonna be rail, but I don't think I want to wait. I think it would be better to just get the truck station and move stuff now. Like I said, we gotta kind of strike when the iron's hot. Okay, here. Recon. All right, did they move the tanks out of here, or does everybody have tanks?
Birds are in the sky.
You have
Returning
1
to base,
tank.
sir.
Okay. I thought I had another one. Did we lose that at some point? Don't love that. All right, let's be realistic here. Actually, let's be greedy here. Yeah, now I've cut off their road that way. So if this is... No, that's not a port. All right, so there should be no supplies. This is where I think they're getting their supplies from. Let's actually move him up too. We're a little sketch here. All right, with that port... No, I'm still not able to build roads. Man, that is annoying. Okay, strat move. Yeah, well, that didn't help that much. It's higher, but not high enough to move multiple units. All right. Covert Ops, Nation. Let's get a war game in here. Cabinet meeting in here.
Acknowledged.
All right, do we have an education? So that's health, that's health, that's health, security. Okay, we didn't get... If only we had an education one there, that would have been amazing for dropping in my new town. Okay, antitrust ops is also something. We were having problems with that. Oh, that is a very hard roll. We're not going to make that. All right, we're just going to have to eat that for now. Okay, please let this airport be big enough that we can take and recruit those next turn. We're literally waiting on that. Those rocket things, if I had those all, if I had been able to recruit those the first turn we had them, we could already probably have had this town taken. And unfortunately now they've shuffled around to put more people in the city, which is very unfortunate. And then here's green just literally sacrificing like 2 or 3 groups to me for... I have no idea why. No idea why. I will say this game definitely... The AI watches you building up on their border. At least they're not like, gee, I wonder what he's gonna do when you have like 3 squads like at a choke point. So I do appreciate that. Yeah, we should be able to clean that unit up pretty good. They attacked and failed there. Not really a surprise to me. Should be able to clean that up pretty well. No, my tank can't attack there. I probably should have moved it up last turn and then it could have proceeded up the line. We killed 2,000. We lost 10 infantry and 10 tanks. Contracts are expiring. Okay, that's gonna be the first one, I assume. The Stork. Advanced sensors. Mechanized Light Infantry Corps. I do like those. That wouldn't be one I'd consider. RPG Infantry. I mean, that could be good too. More offensive than our MG ones. Alright, step 1. Am I allowed to raise what I want to raise? No, I can already tell you the answer. That is frustrating. Okay, well, construct, logistics, airbase 3. Does it tell me? I'm looking to see if it tells me what it is. Okay, it doesn't. Want to know the like runway size requirement thing. All right, the tank we lost. I think it wasn't actually a tank. I think it was a rover or a buggy. All right, and you cannot attack, so be sad. Drive up the front. Okay, I'm glad I got that front line situated. All right, you gotta go, brother. I'd like pink to do it, if at all possible. Beautiful.
No problem.
No problem indeed. Okay. If you're not pink, let's start moving you up. I will bring you with. You just wait there. You're an RPG unit. Okay, you're all pink stuff. Come down here. You could move up further, that's fine. Okay, you. Okay, now we freed up all of these. I do need to get one of these guys. I do want to plug one here. I don't want any oopsies. Yeah, you can go that way. Red, you're going to need to cross. Pink, come down. Here, road build, sealed road. All the way up to there. It could be helpful to also do this. I'm in mid-core. I need to keep saying that. I had somebody comment the other day. I was stressing them out because of all the wacky road stuff. This would be misery if we weren't playing mid-core. Do not build like this. I won't go into the details of what you should do because I'm not playing that, but I like mid-core. Mid-core, your logistics go where they're actually needed. So you don't have to worry about weird dead ends or anything like that. If I needed a whole bunch, it would pull back from places that weren't needed. So very, very much like that mode. Really, it made the game lose a lot of the frustrating point that it had for me before. With both the push and the pull is just awkward, is what I'll say. It's awkward. It should be one or the other. And mixing the two, you're going to have a bad time. Okay. Number of hexes. I already said yes to one of those. I'm not going to say yes to a second one. No changes on their Air Force. Walker, hydraulics, missiles, or cluster bombs. All good. I'll take the walkers first, though. This planet is definitely a walker planet. Okay, we designed our plane. We got our quad. We could make a new infantry model with heavier armor. I don't feel like I need to do that yet. I think we're just gonna chill here for a minute. Let's no new orders that for the time being. What would you like to authorize next? I mean, I guess the RPG one, that's vaguely useful. I would build that over just light infantry at this point, I suppose. All right, sure, come on in. Sure, come on in. New governor for Fontent. Fontent. Should I know where Fontent is? Okay, good. It's not here. Oh, it founded a dumb little city over there. Oh, I'm sure I'm gonna really enjoy that later. All right. Well, she can have it. She's not complete misery. She would be better at fighting. She's not a Cap 1. He's fine, but he is the blue. He's also fine. All right, it's fine. All right, you can take it. Podunk place. In search of a special item. Give it to him as a present? Sure.
Understood.
Okay, we keep finding random info. It's whatever on that. How are we feeling here, buddy? We're at 100%, but we're still cold. That's about right. Okay, so Edelar is our chance, but I'm not believing that we'll ever get this. That's just a really, really hard to deal with being elitists. What we need to start with would be need to have a non-aggression. Where's my non-aggression? Sometimes, man. Sometimes. Non-aggression. Does not have a faction in power that would accept it. Yeah, unfortunate. I don't foresee that changing anytime soon. Alright, shuffle up there. Maybe could get you. You're lighter. Nice. Okay. You. Air. Okay, eighth is my guy here. That is not somebody I want to move. You are. Beautiful. Okay, you. Oh yeah. I probably should have dropped that earlier. I, as usual, underestimated. I was like, oh, we're not going to be here that long. We'll just grab that town, just be out of here in a jiff. Home by Christmas. Don't worry about it.
Birds are in the sky. Returning to base, sir.
Almost 400 again. All right, now we do have a problem of not having supplies here. Am I able now to dirt road? Oh, I finally... Okay, I don't even want to dirt road this, if I'm being honest. I'm going to just immediately sealed road it. Okay, that is going to help an absolute ton. Yeah, that'll get supplies to these guys. I got to be a little bit careful with them. Let's peek, though. If I was going to do this... Not great odds. If we human waved it, some odds. I'm willing to try it. I can get supplies in here now. Really? Really?
Negative to breach.
No crap. Okay. Sure. Sure. That's what I thought was going to happen. I was just testing you. Okay. Well, sealed road. We're going to bring it right to here. And I think I'm actually even going to go to there just to make sure we can supply those guys. Because we're going to need to pull in a bunch. Okay. Well, we need 14. I'm actually going to go ahead and overdo these. Let's go up to like 20. We are fighting in multiple places at once. We'll do like 10 of these. I don't think we'll overdo the RPGs. I would like the next RPG. Okay, I have extras of these, so that obviously was not the problem. Let's go ahead and raise a formation here of recon. Yeah, 30 that we already have. That way we can get a full 400, hopefully, from one scout. And just because I'm stubborn, I want to look one more time. It's not happening, though, because this is still blank. If we had another one, it would push that down. I hope it's the airbase. I don't have another explanation for why I wouldn't be able to work that. Okay, that's both of our fronts. That is all of our actions. Let's look at the clown car that is our leaders. I find it very frustrating that they want me to get people in there and they give me these garbage people. All right, Egbert and Pat need to go. Leaders 0. Egbert first.
Order acknowledged.
Goodbye. And I'm not going to spend the money, so we'll call it good there. Okay, and we didn't finish our construction here, right? Close, but not. Okay, we don't have any recruit or any colonists left. I already sent them. All right, let's roll that turn. I'm disappointed in that attack. I can't believe we didn't kill a single unit there. I'm guessing their entrenchment's just gotten too good, which means I need my plane, or I need some artillery, or I need some armor. Like, one of those things has to be true if we're going to get in there. Transporting a medium tank over there is also probably not doable. Maybe we could get away with a light tank. It wouldn't be ideal to fight the other tanks, but at least it would be some armor. Yeah, I think yellow's cooked. Unless I see armor roll down here, I think yellow's cooked. Pretty much a matter of how fast can I march / get surrounds on him. Limard scavenger bat moves. feel like I should have a card that lets me like hire hunters to go get those monsters. Lost corporations. What is our thing down to? Deep core mining, another automated clinic. Excuse me? We're at 56. Wow. Yeah, I guess we haven't had any corporate events anytime recently. Okay, for ammo, okay, we are almost full. I'm gonna actually bring our ammo factory down. Where are you at, ammo factory? Ammo factory, let's bring you down to 50% production. We have 2 turns left on the airbase. Because I'm exceedingly stubborn, nope, no new ones there. Okay, let's do these first. Proposal to change class-based voting system. I'm gonna say, well, I'm gonna say no, I don't want to change that. Number of leaders goes up by 2. Sure, I'll just not retire anyone for a couple turns. That maritime house is just sending me all the things. I will research the nuclear plant. Waste disposal accident. Jammy! Oh no, you got this, buddy. It was more difficult than we expected, but he succeeded. I knew you would. I never didn't believe. Sure, we'll take one of your idiots. Okay, for forfeit, we'll give you a credit. Allow emergency food. Yes, we give you some worker salary. Good luck. I don't really care about that. That's one of those podunk port towns. I really feel like having all these port towns makes me feel like we need another maritime trade house card where it's like close port or something to close these little coastal towns. They praised me. I gotta actually be careful how much of this we're getting. I guess we'll say yes. Release of spy. Yes. Yeah, we're getting awfully close to our mine score over there. That's worrisome. Okay, now you... Okay, you go there, you go there. I want to make sure that we just have that rock solid. Okay, and terrain-wise, we'd prefer to attack that direction with our tank. Okay, you go in. What can you bring in with you? Did I see you? Sure. Do it.
Move out.
Okay, maybe we've been a little too cocky there. Were you something different? Yes. Gauss rifle, combat armor. Okay, but they're still basically the same thing. Gauss machine guns. Okay. Alright. Not what I was expecting, I'll be honest. Alright, let's go in here.
Move out. Mission
Oh, you had
accomplished.
wasps. Don't think I didn't see that. Right, we'll still push on this one.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, those tanks are so much less effective in these woods. Right, but we did get a kill. You move up there. Do I have enough juice left in me? Maybe. Sure. All right. We'll be a little expensive. Oh, they had a walker too. Okay, I'm glad I sent the extra RD support.
Mission accomplished.
Okay. Good. Yeah, move those. You know what? If you're gonna let me corner you, I will corner you. We'll have red come out that way. And you guys are kind of stuck where you're currently at. Okay, we have road that we've captured, so that's good. Okay, you head that way. All right, and you guys... I'm gonna have red scooch over if I can. Not all of them can, okay. I'm gonna have pink take the top spot. I'll have red take the southern spot here. Yes, I will take all that passive recon. Thank you for asking. All right, we will move him up. All right, here, raise formation and independent. Machine gun, please. Raise it. I want something here so that we're not empty. Did you finish? You did. You got your apartments. Okay, that is great. That is great. Okay, I am gonna just all in on it. Get me... We don't need a rail station here. What we need is a rail head.
Yes.
Okay, if we can finish that next turn, I doubt it'll work. But if we do, that'll be glorious.
Yes.
Probably gonna be 2 or 3 turns, but with the apartments, and then are you giving education? No, your health. Fine. Okay, it's fine. Okay, I don't really need anything else built. Truck station 2 and 2. Yeah, that's nice and stocked up as good as we can. We already looked at this. 2 turns left. I didn't use you yet, have I? I think I did. Yeah, we got our replenishments in there. Yeah, we do. All right, let's run that. No, points. We do have enough to do our Call to Rebellion 2, but there's just like no shot that this actually goes off. We need 5 recon. Okay, that's a valid target, but look. 210 if I roll 100. That's just probably not happening. I guess we could try to boost her up with some extras. So we gave her a Shadow Spy. And we would want it to be... I mean, we'd want it to be on her.
Copy that.
Okay. Overt Ops. Call to Rebellion. Okay, so we would need to roll high, but that's actually more doable. That gave me a plus 40. So 50 would take us to 200, so 78. We need to roll a 78 to have that go off. What about over here? It would be slightly lower. All right.
Copy that.
Difficulty was 220. Rolled 250. We did roll it. They had 4,200 population decided to join the rebel forces. Unrest increased by 10. I am absolutely shocked that that worked. And I will, if I can, recharge her. Okay. Deal. I'll do some more of that. All right, here. Yeah, it's not gonna get better for you, buddy. It's only gonna get worse. Just surrender. All right, they also said that we were gonna have a contract expiring. We have 2 contracts currently running. We have 1 round left. The Tonzo Ruins. Three extra rounds. I need more cash. Fawnfit's the one I actually care about, and it's the one that's going to go away. All right, so I need at least 700 credits. Let's go to trade. Machines are still really high. I will sell. We weren't using any, were we? No. All right, we actually have 44 machines, so we're fine on that. All right, and then you 10 more rounds. Yeah, our big expensive one. It's to Tonzo Ruins that we thought we were just gonna land and take. More's the fool I was. More's the fool. All right, here. Okay, that's everybody. Nobody left to ship over there. If we go... We might have enough. Let's try it. So let's pull in a raise formation, an independent. I want probably some light tanks. The Blitzer 3. Raise formation. All right, let's find out how sad I am. No. I could get it to go there because it's more tonnage, but that doesn't help. Can I cancel our other contract early? Like you. Yeah, let's cancel that. It's literally not going to be useful to me. You. Initial contract, 27 rounds, 65 rounds. Okay, we'll leave that alone for now, but I would love to increase that tonnage. I don't know how we would do that. Maybe a second contract? I'm going to leave him here with the thought that maybe when we have a turn with like low reinforcements or something, we can make that work. Yeah. Okay, well, time flies when you're having fun, and that time definitely flew for me. So we are rapidly approaching. Again, unless armor suddenly rolls up into my face here, which I don't know why he wouldn't have some. His tech level's about equal to mine. We will continue on. My plans for this is I'm gonna have Gray just kind of wrap them for the time being, and as we move up, if we get a second, Pink will just flip on in there and just clean them out real quick, nice and surgical like. But otherwise, I mean, Bellu Haven is in our sights, so that will be glorious. If we go into our review here, we'll look at victory. We are still in second place. Mostly a deficit of population more than anything else. Percentage of the planet, we have about the same. So yeah, it's basically just population at that point. We should be getting some more here. And actually a pretty good chunk of land. That might, yeah, look at this. This might all be tied together. We might have quite the little run if this doesn't have an empty spot. Gonna really need a very strong railroad. That's for sure. We may want to do our main railroad upgrade already, or soon at least. So food for thought there. Okay, on this one, if you have any suggestions for what the heck is stopping me from getting the plane, is it the airbase? I have a feeling it is. If it's not, then I don't have an explanation for why I'm not allowed to recruit those. I would desperately appreciate it. Not only can I take this relatively easy once we can start blowing up the tanks, we can clean out all the stupid aliens in the water that drive me crazy. So a double benefit if I can actually get that up and running. All right, as always, don't forget to leave a like. I hope I've earned your subscription today, and you know what to do if you like to support the channel. You can always leave a super thanks. You can join me live for super chat. Check out the membership here on YouTube or the Patreon and Discord linked in the channel info. All right, Krakens, we'll crack on next time. Babel out.